Hello and welcome to the Astroflower family reading for the eclipse, the solar eclipse coming out on the or happening on the 14th of October. It's been. I think it's going to affect people in a lot of ways. So we're going to be doing a collective reading, basically, first of all, and then doing a all signs time stamped. So a clarification of each sign upon the collective reading. Okay, and we'll just see how it goes from there and see what happens for that. There is a lot more on the eclipse on our sister channel, Somatic TV, which you'll find in the description below, which is, look at that, overall energy. We've got the, we've got this sun coming out, so that's really good. Karmic messages is all about sort of waiting more than anything else, really. Let's just see, it's playing out on the relationship side, and we're going to try and pull an overall message on the reading of all of this. Seems pretty straight to me so far. Very good stuff coming out for all of us here. Yeah, I can see this definitely. Really nice readings coming out here. Wow. Okay, so this side here we got the relationship side, this side here we got the financial side, the material side, overall energies, karmic messages, and the overall outcome. Karmic messages. Let's just go. Let's deal with this card first. The overall energy, the sun. We're talking about solar eclipse here, and I think is the realization. I think the happiness here of the sunshine and shining light on the situation. I think that's the main thing, and more than anything else, with an eclipse, it's shining light on things that we, or it's not shining light on things that we don't normally look at. So we're going to become very conscious of it. As it comes out of the eclipse, and I think the happiness comes into the aspect of knowing what the reality is, knowing what we're after as individuals and as collective in regards to the fundamentals, because it goes from the root chakra to the sacrum chakra on the world energy map. I'll just flash it up there so you can see with the eclipse coming through. So it's really important to sort of readjust and start concentrating on the fundamental things that it's going to make us collectively happy. Basically, on the relationship side, you get the Four of Swords on your karmic mission, healing, I think, and this is what's going back to the fundamentals, connecting with people in a very good way. We've actually, as a collective, look at that, we've got 3 queens that are out on the table. 3 queens that are out on the table. That's quite amazing, really. And the overall message here, so we got the universe here that's really trying to sort of like encourage us to engage in the moments, the fundamentals. That's what all the fundamentals are about, and getting really happy and enjoying us about it. Our guides from our past, from our future, is giving us a clear vision, a plan of where we're supposed to be going, in a sense of victory, saying we can do this, people. And this is where the assurance comes out in our future selves. And I think collectively we're talking, and this is in regards to relationships, kind of sort of saying, we know that I know I can get on with my neighbour, even if we don't have the same point of views on a lot of things. I can still be very friendly with my neighbour. It's not a problem. And I think this is the sort of thing that's coming out, knowing that we can actually get on with one another. And that's what the happiness, because then all of a sudden things then become possible. We start building bridges towards one another in a very beautiful way. And the overall outcome, or this is leading us to, is the Six of Pentacles. And it's basically, I say it all the time. I say, nothing in the universe works on the sense that as long as everything else is all right, I'm all right. It doesn't work like that. Nothing works like that. Everything works in a sense as long as I do my job properly, everybody else can be fine. And if everyone concentrated on their job in their life, living their relationships and making sure it's all right for you, therefore it'd be all right for everybody else. I think this healing that's coming out of this, going back to the fundamentals, is going to be it's like going to be like a breath of fresh air, basically. A real breath of fresh air, a real sort of spring clean in regards to our fundamentals. On our financial sides, this is where the observation comes in. On our karmic message, we get the Three of Wands, And looking how it's panning out here, I don't think we should rush into a solution. I think we should observe how solutions have been given to us, or we've come by solutions in the past, how that's actually served us in the past, and whether they are the sort of things that we can use for the future. And I think that's what that Three of Wands is all about. It's not a case of procrastination. It's observing those different waves that are coming in there, and recognizing that there's different layers of reality, even within the financial world. And the universe here is, with our fundamentals, we get a queen again. With the fundamentals, it's asking us to radiate what we so wish. Be the light that you know, be the change that you wish to see. Is that what the phrase is? I've seen it several times. But be, you know, don't follow the light, be the light. You know, follow your own light in a way. And that's where the universe is kind of sort of saying that. But from the guides that are from the past, we've got this Temperance card here, and this ties in with that really, really nicely, because there seems to be overall outcomes to judge a situation, of how best to implement the fundamentals. And that's why in the future we get the Knight of Swords, which is build it. We all want to go on this mission. We all want it to work for everybody. I think that's pretty obvious. You know, if it works for your customers, then your customers can afford to buy your products. That's the way it works. So once we get that inside our heads, and that's what the judgment is all about. That's what the clarification, the wisdom that's coming out of this situation. I think it comes out a lot slower within the financial business, jobs and projects and everything like that collectively. Comes out a lot slower. Takes a bit of more time to get it into order than it does on the relationship side. I think on the relationship side, once we start getting back to the fundamentals, and the fundamentals is that the majority of us just want to have a good time with our friends, family, and our community that is around us, and enjoy life. I think generally, if you go around the world, doesn't matter what culture you're in or where you're from, I think generally everybody wants that. You know, how we go about it should not be detrimental to anybody else. And I think that's the key here for us within this whole sort of thing. Because if it's detrimental to someone else, you're just being detrimental to yourself. I think that's what it's all about. Okay, let's just do a bit of now we're going to go through each individual signs. We're going to just sort of see here what's the crossing point here on the relationship side, on your financial side, karmic mission, and what we can expect in the future, basically. So we're going to start from Aries and go all the way through. So Aries, lovely, thank you very much for being here. Let's just see what's going on your karmic mission here. You got the Five of Swords. I think these fundamentals that, you know, I love Aries. I really do love you, Aries. I have lots of Aries in my family, in my friends and people around me. And sometimes when you get a bee in your bonnet, you know, you see red and you go after it like a good ram would. And I think this is where you just got to let go of that. Fundamentally, I think within the fundamentals, don't look at the smaller picture, look at the bigger picture. And I think that'll help you to be a lot happier in the orchestration of the future as it goes through. Let's just see what's going on the relationship side. Knight of Pentacles, I think it's get down to work for you. I think you may well be one of the linchpins in the social connection that is around you, in your family, your friends and your community, connecting with people. And you seem to be that roundabout, that where people will go around to find their direction. You know, you're the go-to person by the looks of things within the relationships. Within the financial side, and we saw this on your weekly reading as well, the Well card. Yes, it's a whole new cycle for you. And I think being part of that whole new cycle and taking that time to calculate things is going to suit you down to the ground. It's going to really bring you into, you know, into your strengths, basically. Five of Swords. Five of Pentacles, sorry. In the overall outcome. So you've got the five at the bottom, the five at the top. Could it be money loss? I don't think it is. Sometimes it's difficult with an authoritarian person, and not necessarily authoritarian. That's someone who's got authority basically, and Aries, you tend to have that. You carry that with you. You have that air of authority about you because you calculate a lot of things and you see things how they should be and what the end result is. And I think you're coming in out of the cold because you're ignoring those difficulties, those complicated situations, or those conflicts that doesn't actually serve anything basically for you. And I think you're coming in out of the cold more than anything else on this sort of front. And I think you're willing to put in your penny's worth into the solution. That's what I think. Maybe that may well come across as some form of sacrifice or loss, but I don't think it's a major sacrifice. I just think it's sort of kind of going, okay, well in that case, we won't invite that person there, or we not that we won't invite that person there, that I don't mind making providing all the puddings for everybody. It's just putting your penny's worth in. I think that's really important. Okay, but yes, I think that's really good. Let's just see what's going on with the overall energies for you. Yeah, I think this is where you start to really find your emotional balance within everything that is around you on this new cycle and on this getting down and getting on to the work. I think you find this new balance in life, and it's a balance where you're putting things in and not getting taken for a ride, as it were. Okay, so there you go, Aries. Thank you very much. Don't forget about your weekly readings coming out this week. The competition will be on the water signs this week, so you're gonna have to comment in the premiere as the each videos is premiering, and that's on Friday the 13th. Can you believe it? Friday the 13th is the water signs. Okay, moving on to Taurus. How you doing, Taurus? Thank you very much for being here. Overall energy here, you have the Knight of Swords. You have the Knight of Swords on the other side. I think here is you feel the call of this mission enormously around you. And once you get the sniff at a solution and a way forward, you'll go in gung-ho, and I think this is the case for you. On your karmic mission here, I think is concentrating on the little details for you, both on your relationship as much as on your financial side. Both sides are playing into that. And you get the Knight of Wands on your relationship side. Getting down to the fundamentals is going to give you that spur to go on that mission, and it's going to, on your relationship side, it's going to really stimulate your passions for the way you go forward. And then you get the Queen of Cups within the financial side. I think you're following the universe's call here, and I think you're going to be vibrating. When there's a solution, Taurus, when there's a solution, you get really excited about the situation, and I think this is going to help a lot financially in the world around us. What's the overall outcome? Planning. Getting into, I think it's also, you're willing to move, you're willing to invest physically your time in the reinitiation of the fundamentals of the human race, the fundamentals of your relationships, and also really get into the idea of an economy and a global economy as well, working properly, working for one another. And this is that mission that's getting onto you. And the thing is, the small detail, getting into the small detail is really important. Okay, there you go, Taurus. Thank you very much for being with us. I'll see you on your weeklies. We've got the competition that's coming out at the moment. Every week is a possibility to win a reading with me. This week on Friday the 13th, it's on all water signs. You just need to leave a comment during the premiering of the water signs on Friday the 13th, and you will be entered into the competition. Thank you very much for being here. Right, moving on to Gemini. Gemini, how you doing? What's going on in your overall energies? Page of Swords. Did you get that in your weekly reading? Yeah, I think it is. I think this happiness of finding again the fundamental things, because when we find the fundamental things, it's very easy to get into that plan of action mode and working on doing things and what we need to do in order to get to where we are. And I think you're opening this pathway. I think the overall energy is really stimulating you in that sort of sense. On your financial side, on your karmic message for the eclipse, you've got the King of Cups. Finding your plain sailing, recognizing the work that you've done, I think. And this is where your karma's really trying to egg you on to be in a position in the future which you really enjoy with other people that are around you. New cycle coming up within your relationship side. I think this is where the confidence that you grow into connecting with people that are around you, knowing that if you input into the situation or the, or the relationship, you're going to get back basically at the same time. On your financial side, you get the Knight of Wands. Yeah, I do believe these fundamentals is going to rock your foundations in a sense where it's going to make you start getting passionately involved in your career path, your business. It's going to step things up a real gear. What's the overall outcome? 10 of Cups. Absolutely beautiful for you, Gemini, I think. I think it's because the fundamentals really sort of corresponds to you in a really good way, really, more than anything else. And I think it's almost as if as if I can hear you sort of saying, duh, it's obvious. Why haven't we been doing this for ages? Sort of thing. And this could be on a very personal level as much as on the collective level. But whatever it is, you've got an opportunity to really seize something here that could really play in your favour for a long time coming, for at least for the next sort of 6 months. There you go, Gemini. Thank you very much for being here. Really do appreciate it. Don't forget you've got your weeklies coming out. Your weekly is obviously out on Sunday. The competition to win a reading with my good self is on Friday the 13th to do with the water signs. You just need to comment when the water signs are premiering and you will be entered into the hat to get a free reading with myself. Okay, thank you very much, and I'll see you on your weeklies. Okay, so we're moving on to now Cancer. Yes, hello Cancer, how you doing? Let's just see what's going on with your eclipse reading, your overall energy here. This Knight of Wands is coming out. It's come out of 4. It's already come out for 3 people. So there's obviously a major thing going on. I think it's that call to mission on the collective side. I think it's building a lot of passion in people, saying, where can we take it from here? This could be amazing, sort of scenario. It's really, really, it's beautiful for you. It really stimulates your passions. What's your karmic mission? Page of Swords. Opening up that pathway with your mental ability, your engagement, stimulating your karmic path through your mental or ideas, all of that sort of thing, where you can connect with people or connect with the life that is around you in a very stimulating way. On your relationship side, passions are here, really. I think with the fundamentals that come back and giving this insurance, and trusting in one another again and feeling that winning and finally things starting coming into our way, and with the universe doing that, I think this is where you are going to be driven by your passions and how it fundamentally connects with other people, and it's going to make things very simple for you and very, very clear. On your financial side, you get the Knight of Pentacles. Time to get down to work. I think you're going to be one of these signs that through this eclipse period, it feels like that you're going to be this one of the person within your group, within your friends, your family, your business, or your projects, or whatever it is, the job, the people who connect to you in a very material way. It's going to be kind of going, okay, come on then, let's do it then. We've talked about this, we want to do it, let's do it. Sort of scenario. Judgment. I think you find your calling here. I really do, Cancer. I know it's been difficult for you, and I think this eclipse, and I was saying to a Cancer friend of mine as well, who was asking about when's this energy going to start stabilizing a little bit, and I said it was going to stabilize in the eclipse, and I think it is for you, Cancer. I think you're going to find your your calling. I think you'll find your calling both on your relationship and on your financial side. And allowing those energies or those ideas to come through will allow you to stimulate and put into place some big changes in your life. Fundamental changes, real foundation sort of stuff. So there you go, Cancer. Thank you very much for being here. Don't forget about the competition this week that's coming out on the water signs, your sign, which is on Friday the 13th. And you just need to comment as the video's being premiered, as the reading's being premiered on the Friday. It comes out, I think, at, this is GMT time, so we're looking at 4 o'clock, 4:30 and 5 o'clock GMT time. Okay, so that's the competition. So I'll see you there for your weekly. In the meantime, you know, don't forget, life should be fun. Please do enjoy. Let's go on to Leo. Leo. What's going on for you? Overall energy, lovely. Thank you very much for being here. Ace of Cups. Leaving with your love. I think it's getting into those passions there. And as you lead into the fundamentals, and the fundamental is love here. And I think if you love it, do it. That's what sort of seems to be playing here for me. And it should be fun. And I don't think you've got time to mess around with pussyfooting around, let's put it that way. On your karmic mission is to start manifesting that. Really start manifesting that sort of love there within your life. And it's your karmic mission to live it. And what can you manifest here? I think you can manifest a lot of security and assurance within the relationships that are around you. On this side here, it's part of that planning that's going to be fundamental in the collective and on an individual sort of basis, where I think you should take your time to manifest the direction you wish to take on your financial or your job or your business and etc. What have you got there? You've got the Ten of Pentacles. This is going on your relationship side. So this is what I'm talking about: assurance, confidence, connection with people, abundance, that whole happiness, just allowing it to flow over in a very physical way in connections with people that are around you. I think it's gonna be very satisfying for you in relationships. Financial side, you get the Nine of Swords here. I think this is like it's almost as like you've been worrying a lot about maybe your business that you're working in or the job that you're working in. And I think this is all coming to an end with this fundamental changes that are happening within the collective, according to the material side of life. I think you're letting go of something that has just been like a weight that's been hanging over your head, you know, for a long time, weight on your shoulders for a long time. The overall outcome, yeah, you get the Two of Wands. I think you're going to, because of this weight that's lifted off you, I think this is where you are going to be heavily involved in the planning and putting into action a plan where that well there, excuse me, that well there with, excuse me, well there with all the possibilities that come along with it. I think you will be able to see the greater possibilities out of the fundamentals, and I think that's mainly within your relationship side, but also on your financial side, but also on your relationship side. On your relationship side here, that could well be meaning that you, in order to get to that fundamental loving relationship, maybe you do need to travel and do things. Okay, so there you go, Leo. Thank you very much for being here. We have the competition reading coming out on Friday the 13th for you. Yeah, Friday the 13th, and it's on the water signs at GMT time. That's 4 o'clock, 4:30 and 5 o'clock. You've got a comment on the you've got a comment you know, during the premiering of the readings. There you go. I'm finally getting there slowly but surely. Thank you very much, Leo, for being here. I will see you on your weeklies on Saturday. Okay, speak to you soon. Hello. Okay, so now we're going into Virgo. Hi, Virgo. How you doing? Let's just see what's going on in your overall energies here. Nine of Pentacles. I think you've got a lot of irons in a lot of fires here in your life. And as we get a fundamental assurance within our relationship and go on that and start creating that fundamental mission on our financial side, I think you're going to be seeing how it ties into you and all the different projects that you're working on. And I think that's going to make you feel a lot more secure about where you're going. Ace of Cups, it's twice the Ace of Cups has come out now, and your karmic mission is to enjoy it for you to offer your cup out there. I think you've got to offer your cup. It's time to get on and offer your love to the world, or offer your heart's desire to the financial world as well, to the material world, to your job, your business, your project, whatever you're doing. It's time to really engage your heart in the whole sort of scenario. Really beautiful. On your relationship side, a lot of communication. And I think this is, I think you're flushing out, the confidence. Oh, hang on a sec. The confidence is being flushed out by that. I think this is what the communication is doing for you as well. It's bringing in a lot of ideas, and it's communicating the past to the future on that. And I think this is where you're connecting a lot of dots by the looks of things in regards to the relationships that are around you. On your financial side, yeah, you got the Eight of Cups. There isn't the eclipse going on the Eight of Cups. And I think from this point here, you're walking away from financial difficulties because you're walking towards that, really. That's where that's what's pushing you on the very, very long-term sort of plan. So I think you're walking away from financial difficulties and walking towards a curiosity of how you can get your business and your projects advanced. Yeah, I think you are responding to your calling. This is your ultimate, as I say, this is like the karmic mission, the judgment card, and you're responding in a very beautiful way. And I think as we go forward and the fundamental starts putting into place after the 15th, I think here is where you're going to really feel your place, your rightful place within your relationships and within the financial world that is around you. There you go, Virgo. Thank you very much. We have the competition coming out this week on Friday the 13th. It's going to be on the water signs. You just need to comment during the premiering of each reading. There's one at 4, 4:30 and 5 o'clock. There's 3 readings on the water signs, and that's GMT time as well. So check your time. Yeah, all you need to do is comment and you'll be in the hat. I'll see you for your weekly readings on Thursday. In the meantime, don't forget, life should be fun, and please do enjoy it. Yes, Virgo going on to Libra. Libra. Happy birthday, by the way, Libra. This is an eclipse in your season. It'll be very interesting to find out what goes on. Overall energy here, manifestation. This is you, isn't it? You know what I mean? With this happiness and these fundamentals that come in, look at the magician. On his table, he's got the cup, he's got the pentacle, he's got the wand, he's got the sword, he's got the fundamentals there. And I think this is what you are in a lucky position where you can then start manifesting using these fundamentals. It's giving you the ingredients to manifest what you so desire. Really nice. King of Cups. It's all about feeling at one with yourself, feeling at one with the people that are around you, feeling at one within your relationships, but also within your workspace. And I think it's because you've done the work on yourself, and it's now time to start manifesting your karmic mission. On your relationship side, you get the devil. I think the devil is in that details. I think we said on the your weekly readings here, and I think it's gonna, once you see the detail, the fundamentals, this is where you're going to build a lot of confidence in the people that are around you, that you really do trust, and that's going to allow you to sort of progress enormously in regards to your happiness. On your financial side, yeah, it wouldn't be a reading without the Ace of Cups. Everybody's getting the Ace of Cups as well here. It's absolutely mad. I think you get into alignment. I think you love this idea of rebuilding a whole economic system. I think you enjoy that planning stage and in investing your heart into a business, into your job, into your projects, whatever it is. You put your heart into it and you could really manifest what you so desire. What's the future for it? I think this is the old you that's literally, it's done with. The old you is done with. This is the turning of the leaf. This is, I think this is where you start playing into your wisdom, and it allows you to let go of something that has been holding you back for a very, very long time. It's going to liberate you enormously. There you go, Libra. Don't forget your weekly readings on Sunday. We do have the competition to get a free reading with me. That's on Friday the 13th. That's on all water signs. You just need to leave a comment during the premiering of each water sign. Not each water sign, but of one of the water signs. And you will be entered into the hat for a free reading with myself. Thank you very much for being here. I'll see you for your weeklies. In the meantime, don't forget, life should be fun, so please do enjoy. So, on to Scorpio. Scorpio, how you doing? Let's just see what's going on for you. The overall energies for you here. King of Wands. Owning it up, owning this happiness, owning this fundamental desire, basically. These fundamental changes that are happening in life. And I think you are going to be at the forefront of searching for happiness within the collective, within your situation, within your connection with other people that are around you, shining a light on what the fundamental changes need to be done. Your karmic mission is the Knight of Wands. This is beautiful. Being that knight that secures the path for the King of Wands. And I think it's your mission here. It's part of this is on your relationship side as much as on your financial side. Is just to sort of no hold bars, no nonsense, common sense, basically. I think that's, if you play to that strength there, this is where your passion for life will actually sort of bring some really good results for you. On your relationship side, look at those results. Absolutely beautiful. 10 of Cups for you. Yes, I think you thrive on confidence and sort of respect as well between two people. And I think this new fundamentals, this new way of looking at things, and the new fundamental desires that are coming up in the relationships, I think it's going to play right into your hands, because it will show you the reality for what it really is. On your financial side, you got the Hierophant. Scorpio, you are just the greatest. You really are. Hierophant, it's a learning process. You're learning to go on this mission. You're actually, I think you're even teaching it. I think you're teaching people how to engage with the fundamentals, getting things right at the base of the starting of something. It's going to be intricate within you and how you connect with the world that is around you. And yes, it could be unifying you with a whole new career path or business or project. But whatever it is, you are putting squarely you on the map here by the looks of things. Absolutely beautiful. And you get the Page of Swords of the overall outcome. It's going to provide for you a lot of ideas, mental stimulation. How do you convert those ideas into reality? That's where the wisdom comes in on the financial side. And this is, and on the relationship side, is how you put yourself forward. And these ideas are going to provoke in you, how can I make my life better? And when you make your life better, then you connect with people in a better way, then therefore you make their life better. So whatever it happens is putting yourself first, I think is going to instigate and provocate a lot of beautiful ideas within you and everything that is going on around you. Thank you very much, Scorpio, for being here. I will see you on your weekly readings on Friday the 13th. That is the day of the competitions to win a reading with myself. That's on all water signs that go out at 4 o'clock, 4:30 and 5:30. 4 o'clock, 4:30 and 5 o'clock on GMT time. That's for Scorpio, your good selves, Pisces and Cancer. So you just need to leave a comment whilst the video's premiering to be put into the hat. I will see you there for that. In the meantime, don't forget, life should be fun, so please do enjoy. Right. Sagittarius, let's go on with Sagittarius. What's going on for you? Whole new cycle, world. This is breeding into your birthday season as well, and I think this is the fundamentals is perfect for you in order to put into place the foundations of what you want to be living next year. And I think this eclipse here almost clears the decks and allows you in a lot of things. What's your karmic mission? Emperor, owning your future, and I think you can own it with this really good planning and moving on to this mission in the world around you, because as the world's moving on financially, and having a lot more security within your relationship side is going to build a lot of passions within you. Look at that. You've got like the Emperor, the World, and the Ace of Wands. I think in your relationship side, I think the confidence you have within these people now that you realise because of the fundamental interaction with them or connections that you have with them, just ignites a great deal of passion for people that you trust and you respect and you enjoy around you. It's going to be really beautiful. On your financial side, you get the Five of Wands. Five of Wands. I think you've learned a lot over the past 6 months about yourself. And I think you know what you don't want. And I don't necessarily think there's conflict, but what I'm getting here is not allowing yourself to be bamboozled by the outside world or by a situation within your job, your business and your projects, or conned, or even you turning around sort of saying, oh yeah, go on then, I'll let that happen. But actually it's really detrimental to you. I think it's a case where I think you need to get passionate about where you're going and your journey basically, and just extract yourself from sort of like, pass yourself from one dimension to another, saying, I don't want to have to fight anymore. I want it to be passionate, yes, but I don't necessarily want it to be passionate in the way that is detrimental, that makes me fight for what I want. It should be just naturally coming into you. And I think that's what part and parcel of owning it is as well. The overall outcome, you get the Queen of Cups, which we got on the financial side. And I think this is where, once you let go of it and you learn that sort of taking on that passion for you and extracting yourself from the conflictual sort of paradigm that was before, you can allow yourself to shine like the stars, basically. And I think this ties in with the security that you get within your relationship side, and just makes you really passionate and enjoying life, basically. Really does set you up in a very beautiful way. So there you go, Sagittarius. I will see you for your weekly readings on Saturday. Yes, don't forget about the competition on Friday the 13th. That's on all water signs. All you need to do is comment during the premiering of each water sign. That goes out at 4 o'clock, 4:30 and 5 GMT time. Once you comment on that, you will be put into the hat, and you may win a reading with my good self. There's one to be won per week. Each week it changes through the elements. So anyway, yeah, thank you very much. I'll see you on Saturday. In the meantime, don't forget, life should be fun, so please do enjoy. Let me just take a cup, just to swig of tea, Capricorn. Okay, Capricorn, let's see what's going on for you. You're in your autumn period. You got the eclipse coming up. It's talking about fundamentals. Yes, it helps for you, but these are large, long-term fundamentals, I think, for you. Nothing like, not the same as Sagittarius. Much more sort of longer-term sort of fundamentals. Let's just see what's going on with your overall energy. Eight of Swords. I think this is freedom. I think that sunshine just burns up all of those spent emotions that are no longer there, that you've no longer got emotions for a situation, and frees you up from that sort of what you've been stuck in during the Pluto years, basically. Ace of Cups, yeah, it wouldn't be a reading without the Ace of Cups, basically, would it? Everybody's getting it, and this is your karmic mission, is to follow your heart, basically. And I think that's what's gonna free you up, and allow you to embrace your happiness in your life. Yeah, and it is just involving in your Ace of Cups. On your relationship side, you get the Five of Pentacles. I would be very wary about diminishing yourself in this fair exchange that's going on this relationship side. I think this is really important for you. I think this is also very important for you. It's a very Capricorn card. And knowing about those longer term plans, I think you should give yourself a little bit more credit than you're due, and don't be duped by the situation, and don't be duped by relationships that are not respecting you, and you know there's not a fair exchange going on. I think more than anything else, and I think you need healing from this, and I think you're coming in out of the cold basically, and I think maybe this is where it frees up and allows you to connect to everybody. The moment you put your heart into it, it's going to dispel the years of wilderness that you may feel like you have been in according to love. On your financial side, yeah, King of Knight of Wands, very passionate about these fundamental changes within the economy, within your finances as well. There's obviously a mission to go on that is tied into your passions of life, and I would follow that, and that's where your heart comes into it as well. Putting your heart and soul into where you're going, I think is going to bring you a lot of results. It's certainly going to bring a lot of sort of connecting with other people, socializing, networking, that sort of thing. But it's going to go on quite fast, and yeah, you're ultimately coming to your judgment of your calling, basically, out of these fundamentals. And I think the main one is out of the relationship side. I think you now feel at ease and at one with your relationship side, I think, here. These fundamentals make it absolutely clear for you. And because it's clear for you, you don't have to sort of protect yourself or sort of be a little bit sort of like reticent about, you know, getting involved in relationships with people that are around you on a one-to-one basis, as much as within family and friends and etc. And because of this calling here, it's putting pay to all of that. There you go, Capricorn. On your financial side, just follow your passions and your heart, basically. It will not serve you wrong. I will see you on Thursday for your weekly readings. We do have the competition that is available on Friday the 13th on all water signs. You just need to comment on the readings that come out at 4 o'clock, 4:30 and 5:30 GMT time. Just leave a comment there, you know, during the premiering, and you will have your name put in the hat. In the meantime, don't forget, life should be fun, so please do enjoy. I'll speak to you soon. Yes, Aquarius. Amazing year I think you've had, guys. Wow, amazing 10 months. There's no doubt about it. Amazing 10 months. Let's just see what's going on for you. Overall energy, you got the Devil, Capricorn card. The devil is in the detail, the fundamental. I think you'll like this whole fundamental thing. It's getting back to fundamentals. And I think you're going to be one of those signs that are kind of like, people are trying to sort of present a fundamental that's not really fundamentally, you know, it's not a necessity in order to make this change. It's just like someone moving the furniture around in the house, sort of saying, "Oh, I redid the house," and going, "Well, you didn't really, you just move the furniture around. You know, let's get the furniture out and see, you know, put some new furniture in there." And I think you're going to be that stickler for it to be, you know, a stickler for it to be really working for everybody, and things that really do need to change, and being passionate about it and creating a whole new future. Where's it come from? The moon. Yes, I think this is the emotions that come up about the eclipse, which is driving our root chakra of our reason of being, basically, and that is allowing you to engage in everything that is around you in a very emotional way, or allowing your emotions to come to the surface that you would normally have hidden from everybody. In your relationship side, once you start realizing who you can trust and who is really good for you, this is where you can start planning for the future. And I think you're a major part of this planning. I think you're going to be a real go-to person within the planning here, and I think it's going to ask you to move quite a lot, help organise the family, the friends, the community, your couple, whatever it is. You're getting involved in planning a whole bright new future. With this call to a mission on the collective, on the financial side, you get the Page of Pentacles. A new journey, new financial journey, new physical journey. It's like you've drawn a line in the sand and kind of go, from this point on, we're into a whole new paradigm. And I think this breeds a lot of luck for you, and it allows you to open up and be involved in the creation of the mid-term to longer term plans. Within your job, your business and your projects, you're really working on 9-month projects and stuff like that. And I think that's really works really well for you, and ultimate success. Look at that, that's what the general outcome is. You get, you get the Six of Wands. I reckon you're going to get a lot of recognition. And I think you're going to get a lot of recognition over what you've done over the past sort of 10 months. Absolutely beautiful for you there, Aquarius. Thank you very much for being here. Don't forget your weekly reading on Sunday. I also have the competition readings, which this week will be on Friday the 13th for the water signs. All you need to do is comment in the during the premiere of each sign. So that's the readings that come out at 4 o'clock, 4:30 and 5 o'clock GMT time. That's all the water signs. That's Scorpio, Cancer and Pisces. And Pisces, this is now your reading. So I would not. That's why I'm not forgetting you. I will see you there for all of that. In the meantime, don't forget, life should be fun. So please do enjoy. Pisces, how you doing? So Pisces, let's see what's going on. How does your sort of connect to everything like that? Bit of a Tower moment, connect to the Sun here. You like a nice, constant flow within the river. And this is bringing in, I think this eclipse here is almost like someone's put a dam in. And then when the eclipse goes past, it takes the dam away. And I think that allows a lot of water to flush through the river. And it's these fundamentals that come into play, I think you're going to be, I think you're going to feel the changes more than any other sign, in a way. And I think you have this capacity to actually out with the old and in with the new sort of scenario. Ace of Cups. I can shuffle all I like, as much as I want. The Ace of Cups is going to come out. And this is where you should be going on, getting rid of the old. This is what the Tower moment is all about, getting rid of the old and allowing the beauty to come through for you. Yes, I think, yeah, it's follow your heart. Very Capricorn thing, and Capricorn and Pisces are very close sort of thing. Very similar to sort of Capricorn in a way. But yes, engage your heart. When you do engage your heart, all those fundamental things are going to be really good for you. On your relationship side, owning it. I think this is the clarity that it gives you here, and you realise who you can trust, who you have confidence with, where that fair exchange is existing within your relationship, so you can build on the relationships that are really solid for you, basically, going forward. And you will really own it, Pisces. On your financial side, you get the Capricorn card. The devil is in the detail. And I think this is where you're a bit of a workaholic. And once we need to start, readjusting for the complications that come through the financial material world, and we start heading off on the mission, I think you're going to be working up very hard on the detail and how we put this into place. And I think you're going to be like a real go-to person. You're almost going to be obsessed of getting it right this time round, and that every base gets covered, as it were. Where's it going to? The evident path. Yeah, now that is that cup there. That's that Ace of Cups that's coming through, where you are going to be following that evident path. You're going to be saying goodbye to all those sort of snakes and all those sort of like obstacles, you know, all the past and everything like that, starting anew and really opening up to your pathway. And it's going to become very, very evident for you, certainly on your relationship side, but also within your financial side as well. Yeah, there you go, Pisces. Thank you very much for being here. Don't forget about your weekly readings. Now, they're coming out on Friday the 13th. And they're also part of the competition as well this week. So yeah, on the Friday the 13th, the competition to win a reading with my good self, you just need to leave a comment on the video during the premiering of the water signs. That's Scorpio, Pisces, and Cancer. And yes, they'll be coming out at 4 o'clock, 4:30 and 5:30 GMT time on Friday the 13th. So yes, I will see you all there for that. Thank you very much for being here. Thank you everybody for being here and showing your support for this channel. Absolutely lovely. In the meantime, don't forget, life should be fun, so please do enjoy.